Our 10 beautiful ladies ready to meet our first gentleman. But before that, I've got a question for you. Very simple one as well. Easy cheesy. Let's go. What is that one sacrifice you've made in a relationship before? And the second part of that question is, did it bring you together or pulled you apart? Of course, it pulled you apart, right? That's why you're here single. You know, be so. If it worked, you will not be here. But yeah, that one sacrifice. Can you remember that? And can you tell us about it? Anita?
Giovanni,
yes.
I had to use my residential fee to help my ex pay his school fees.
Look into that camera. Your mother is watching right now. What did you say? You say?
Giovanni, true. I had to use my residential fee to pay my ex's school fees.
Which year was this?
Just last year.
Ma. Hello, Ma. Ma, hello, Ma. Ma, confirm me. And it ended in
tears.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh,
tension started.
Roberta, I saw be a foul story.
No, Giovanni, no.
Okay, what happened in your own case?
Not something too extravagant. It's just my time and my emotional, resources that I placed into someone I thought I could trust him.
Oh.
I thought.
And you guys went out for?
For
how many?
Let's say 2.5. Yes, 2.5.
And it ended badly.
Definitely. It ended. But then at the time where I was giving it, everything was okay because they will enjoy it. But at the long run, they will just go. So.
Meanwhile, people told you about it. Sometimes friends and family who have experience will tell you that, hey.
There's stories you hear, but then you cannot even stop yourself from doing it.
So you're like, coming. It is not my
something
story.
Something like that, but then it ended in,
It ended in what?
Yes.
Thank you. Ruth, yours worked. And
Giovanni,
that one sacrifice. Let's hear you.
Giovanni, I used my final year school fees to support him.
Which school? Ruth Ubwa. Ruth.
Giovanni, it's true. It's true.
This one there.
It's true.
I am like the guy in the comment section.
Oh, Giovanni, no, it's true.
Two people in the comment section who were in school with you, they said you finished with them. Ruth, change this story. Another story. Ruth,
Giovanni,
another one.
it's true.
We have bounced this sacrifice. Sacrifice with the encounter. Another sacrifice. Another sacrifice. Ruth. Yes, girl.
Giovanni, that's a sacrifice.
Okay, which one is the second sacrifice?
The second sacrifice.
Yes.
I used my mom's hospital bill.
I think we'll go for the first story. Let's go for the first story. Thank you. Yeah. Akofa, let me hear you. Yes, talk to me, Akofa. What is that one sacrifice you made in your previous relationship?
So I traveled from Accra to Ho.
Okay.
And then because of the torture and all that, I fell sick.
Oh, no.
So when I got to the guy, he wanted to, you missed your girlfriend, so he wanted to have fun with me. And I told him that I'm not feeling well. Then he said I should pick car and go back again.
Oh.
So when I got back home, I was very sick and I was admitted at the hospital. From the hospital, I never spoke to him again. That was
but that's serious.
Yes.
That's
a red flag. Yes.
Just so I check on them crown.
I want Jimmy who crowd. Yes, selfish.
So when you told him that, Kofi, let's not use Kofi, I'm Kofi. Let's use another name. Kojo,
yes, he did that. He said I should go back. So I picked car from Ho to Accra again, and I was very sick. I was sick for like 1 week.
Oh, no.
Yes, I was admitted at the hospital.
But was this sacrifice or were you the sacrifice? Don't answer. Don't answer that one. Annie.
JJ.
You are still thinking of a lie to tell me.
Oh, no.
So why the serious face?
I'm getting emotional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Calm down. Quiet down. Tell us about it.
Okay, so JJ.
Yes.
What happened was, at that time, I wasn't working. I was not that old and all that. So my boyfriend was doing a monthly job and You know,
was doing-
government, monthly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So governments, they don't really pay them on time. So he was broke.
Not entirely true, but yeah, continue.
It's true. He was broke. I mean, totally broke. So I had to get a job to support him. And I went for Momo agent. So, and then I was supporting him. I buy him food, clothes, and all that. Not knowing government was actually paying him and he was taking care of another lady.
Oh, no. Hey, Thailand. Hey, Thailand.
What's the title of this movie?
Okay, so Annie's story.
But we are sure this is a true
Oh,
story.
yeah, it's my story.
Oh,
If my ex...
he's watching?
Uh-huh.
That's your camera. Talk to him. If you
Okay, so ex, wherever you are... Okay, so he's in UK now.
Okay.
And God will punish you.
Oh. Hey, Selassie, this is what I deal with every week on this show. So you two, welcome. Let's hear your story, Selassie.
Giovanni,
Yes.
you want to break down Jericho walls.
Oh, why? What happened?
First, I'll apologize to my mom because in 2020, I met trouble with my school fees.
Okay.
And then
What
it wasn't
trouble
really,
for those of us who are watching from Botswana and Liberia, Sierra Leone, and other parts of the world, that is sometimes exaggerating the figure, so you will get some bonus from it. So if the school fees will say 10 cedis, you make 20 cedis. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I didn't really use that money to support him, but then we used it to chill. Yes. And then,
And you did that for a while.
yes, I thought the relationship would hold because we were 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but then it didn't work.
4 years of your life.
Yes.
Catch on, you say, hey.
Hey, Irish, you are next. Let's hear you.
I wasted 4 years staying with him. Like, we were not married though.
Oh, cohabitation.
Yeah.
So you're living together.
Yes, we were living together, and you know, I was this type of girl that like I don't like demanding, I don't like asking for money from him. So I was like, we are in a relationship, so that's
right.
This guy will go to work, he will come, I'll cook, I'll not ask him money for my hair, but I got to a time I was like, no, me hame home. And when him say only will get out here, I was say at least money bibi, but he would rather go out and spend with his friends. Let's do
more English, yeah.
Yeah, so it got to a time I was like, no, I'm wasting my time. 4 years, go and see my people to Adani Asem.
Yeah.
So I was like, no.
Sometimes when you do that, the men become a bit comfortable because they are living the married life already.
So
it becomes
it's
a bit
a
challenging
thing that
to
I'll
do
never
so.
do again.
Yeah.
Unless you get married to me before I
So
come and stay
moving
with
in
you.
with the man, you will
Yes,
not advise it.
No.
You will not advise, no
No,
matter
I
how
won't.
much in love you are.
I won't. I would rather come and visit you and go back
Okay.
home. Yes.
Okay. But in all this, you were playing the wifey duty,
Oh.
marriage material, 5 yards.
I was doing it, Papa, more than that.
Some of
tell
the
you.
things you do include? Some of the things you were doing as wifey material was?
Cooking, cleaning the house,
Uh-huh.
buying stuff for him.
Wow. And then?
He ended up in tears. He ended up in tears.
Oh, my sister. It is well. That's why we are on Day Trash. Come on. All right. Madam Teacher. Mami Esi.
You,
Yes, let me hear your story.
Giovanni.
Yes.
I went to a guy's place to take money from my ex to buy a board for his room.
What was the relationship with you and that guy? Even though you were in a relationship with your guy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, because my ex wasn't having money.
Yeah.
So I decided to date. I told him about it, and he was like, I should do it. So
you are in multiple relationships, robbing Peter to pay Paul.
yes. Because I loved him so much.
Because you...
Loved.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not love. Now you're katra. Aye. But right now, eye clear. And
Yes.
you wouldn't make that mistake again.
Never.
You will not advise anybody to be in multi-socketed relationship.
Never.
And be in one and take it serious.
Yes.
Look into your camera and raise one hand and say, I.
Aye.
Thank you. All right. Next. Boahin, what's your story?
Jojo.
Yes.
For me, I don't think I've ever tried that.
You've never made any sacrifice in any previous relationship?
No.
Just say, Rolling Stone. Say, so is the men rather who make the sacrifice for you?
Yes.
Hey. Aww. Should we say we are praying that you meet one or that you never get to experience it? It's not a nice experience, though. Some of these sacrifices, when you make it, you should stay with that person. You should be with that person because some of them are life-threatening. So, lucky you. Okay, Kitamo, final say. Let's hear your story.
Giovani,
yes.
I met my ex some time ago, and he was staying with family. But it looks like Omoyane boy, when the kids, they eat, he's supposed to washing the dishes and all that. And when I met him, in fact, the room wasn't advisable for the both of us. So I started selling some of my stuff, my jewelries and stuff, and I was able to gather money. It wasn't enough, but at that time, my late brother was alive. So I asked him for some money, and then he gave it to me. And I rented a single room self-contained for the two of us.
Oh, wow.
So we were dating. He wasn't working at that time. I was an actress and a model. The modeling was paying that time. So I was feeding, buying stuff for the room and all that. I went on set one day, and then the landlady called me. She was like, if I'm inside, I should lower the TV set.
Because the clapping from your room was beyond Achimota Forest.
So I told her, my man is at home. I'm actually not home, so I'll call him. And then she told me that I shouldn't. And then she asked me, when will I be coming back home? And I told her, oh, Friday. That day was a Tuesday. Okay. And she told me I should please not tell the guy when I'm coming. And when she said that, actually...
You put two and two together?
Yes. So instead of coming on Friday, I came the next day, which is Wednesday. When I came, I met my guy coming out from the bathroom naked, and a girl on a bed wearing my outfit, my ninth wear.
The girl was wearing your...
My ninth wear.
Stop it! True matter.
Kasongo ye. Mombali nanga. Kasongo mbona wewe.
Wait. I'm now getting it. So the clap, so the music wasn't, and it wasn't even TV3. I'm going to ask me, no. I'm going to ask me, no. Not more TV3. And what you saw was, how did you react? Because it takes a lot of courage to face that. And a lot of healing later, right? It wasn't easy.
Well, it took me 4 years to recover.
4?
From that, and...
Come for a hug, come for a hug, come for a hug. Also, madam, you have to cover it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my ladies, give it up for my ladies, give it up for my ladies. That's Rush! Everyone! Well, ladies, I am touched by your individual stories, and I'm sure even our viewers, some of them can relate to what you've been through. Charlie, no sacrifice is worth the trauma you've been through, man. Yeah? And I hope that moving forward, lessons have been learned. Your next relationship, you put in measures so that some of these things just don't happen to you. Or you get the guy to understand that, hey, this is what I've been through. I don't want this again. You don't want that. I mean, we should be growing from our experience. You know me so? Experience no for a lock way down at one place. I'm happy that some of you have healed beyond that point. I'm excited for you.